Mason Beckman, Super 32. What's going on? Give me a recap of day one. What's happening at Super 32 this year?
Man, a lot of good wrestling. It's pretty cool to see how this tournament's grown. I was actually having a conversation with a couple guys this morning about, this event's grown so much. They've done such a great job with it. One of the big draws used to be that it was the biggest one-day event in the country.
Right, shorter period.
Yeah.
I did that 2008. I came here, and I think that was maybe the last year.
Yeah, so it's been pretty cool to watch it grow. Just a ton of great wrestling. It's awesome. You see just about every college program in the country at all levels represented here, so it's fun.
Right. So tell me, what is any trends or anything that's happening on the elite high school scene that's different from 5-10 years ago?
I definitely think the best guys are better than they've ever been. The access to resources and RTCs and stuff, it's definitely been good for the growth and the level of our sport. I think that's why you see more true freshmen that are ready right away. Mm-hmm. The main thing is that those guys, that elite level, they wrestle seamlessly from one position to the next. As soon as they're finishing a takedown and they transition right into a ride, into a turn. And they don't concede any points. They wrestle through every position so well, and that honestly is one of the biggest things making the transition. You know that, you went through it.
What's it take to be what kind of commitment to the sport do you have to put to be not even just a champ, you got to win a place here?
It's got to be a lifestyle, and not just in your wrestling, but in everything you do. The better you eat, you sleep, the better you are with your schoolwork, the better your time management is, the better you are in every aspect of your life. It removes stress, and it makes getting better at wrestling a lot easier. And when wrestling can purely be fun and you don't have outside stresses, that's the main thing, and that's how you jump levels. And you got to commit to living the right lifestyle, and that's what you see these elite kids doing, both in high school and in college, and internationally. Obviously, we see the background stories on the guys on our world team, and you see all of the lengths that they go to take care of their bodies. It's an all-around lifestyle, so you got to commit to doing everything right all the time.
Nice. So what does George Mason look for in a wrestler, and what are you looking for, specific weight classes or any weights to fill?
The main thing is good people. We want the right people in our program, the right young men of character, and we want to positively affect their lives. Again, the things I kind of touched on as far as wrestlers, young men that live their lives in every aspect the right way. Their sleep habits, their eating habits, how they treat others. One of the things we look at these events a lot is not just how you handle wins, but how you handle losses. Those first couple minutes off the mat and how an athlete responds to criticism and things like that. So it's pretty interesting, especially in an event like this. You see how guys hold up over a longer period of time. But the main thing is we want young men of character who love the sport of wrestling, who want a great education, and want to put themselves in a better life situation.
What do you think about the World Championships?
It was awesome. It was pretty cool to me. Obviously it was really disappointing, and it broke my heart to see Burroughs, Snyder, and Helen all lose. But it was pretty amazing that we brought home as many gold medals as we did and as many medals as we did without any of our 3 Olympic gold medalists winning a world.
Wrestling's hard, huh?
Yeah, wrestling's pretty hard.
Burroughs is he's better at some parts of his game than he's ever been.
Absolutely.
And fighting hard to win a bronze, which is we know is incredibly awesome, but
yeah,
it just shows how amazing the world scene is.
Yeah, and it was a ton of fun, and I thought Team USA competed extremely well. Very proud of the way that they all competed and represented us as a country. It makes you really proud to be an American wrestler and for USA Wrestling. And the future's really bright. I'm excited.
Well, I always remember the first time I saw Mason Beckman. Now he's a college coach. I remember Iron Man standing next to you before you wrestled. Maybe it was your junior year, maybe it was
probably my junior year. Yeah.
It's 2008.
2008 would have been my freshman, sophomore year.
Shoot, now you're all grown up.
Well, not physically. I haven't really gotten any bigger since then, but
awesome.
I like to think I've matured a little bit. I'm not sure how much that's true.
Good to see you, Mason.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.